Drones are flying into the United States airspace, coming in and out of international waters. This fact alone demands our attention, and we must investigate it no matter what. But these drones are also deliberately avoiding our radar and operating in uncontrolled airspace, indicating they are being expertly piloted. We know there's an Iranian drone ship that went missing from its port, and the timing of its disappearance is circumstantially consistent with the beginning of the appearance of these drones. These drones are reportedly the size of minivans. This is not the work of a backyard hobbyist. We know it is not a commercial entity. So we are only left with two possibilities. Either it is our government or it is a foreign adversary. Yet the government has repeatedly said time and time again that these are not their drones. We need answers, and we need action, and we need it now.
Damn right. We need it, and we need it now. That was Republican New Jersey Congressman Jeff Van Drew just yesterday, giving an impassioned plea to our leaders in government to take immediate action to determine whose drones are flying over the skies of New Jersey. As we talked about on Wednesday's show, mysterious and massive drones, some the size of SUVs, have been spotted almost nightly in and around the Garden State for nearly a month now. These sinister, mysterious flying devices have been seen slowly hovering near extremely critical infrastructure, military bases, and even President-elect Trump's Bedminster golf course, prompting widespread concern and also confusion from the American people. And on Wednesday before Congress, Representative Van Drew sounded the alarm about the information to which he's been made privy.
There is circumstantial evidence that there is an Iranian mothership off the east coast of the United States, and that's launching these drone incursions. They are from high, good sources, individuals who are reputable, individuals who speak with authority, unfortunately are concerned with identifying who they are at this point who are saying this, but this is true.
This is simply unacceptable, and it's also very frightening. Our government must act now. The time for talking is over. The time for action is right now. But instead of acting, instead of doing something, Deputy Pentagon Press Secretary Sabrina Singh essentially called Representative Van Drew a liar when confronted with his assertion.
There is no Iranian ship off the coast of the United States, and there's no so-called mothership launching drones towards the United States.
Well, I really hope there isn't an Iranian mothership launching drones toward the United States of America. However, the fact is that somebody is lying here, and I have no reason whatsoever to believe it's Representative Van Drew. However, I have many, many reasons to believe it could be the federal government, because we all know just how many times they've lied to us all before for years and years. Yesterday, the FBI and the DHS issued a joint statement on the reports of these drones, stating, quote, "We have no evidence at this time that the reported drone sightings pose a national security or public safety threat or have a foreign nexus. The FBI, DHS, and our federal partners, in close coordination with the New Jersey State Police, continue to deploy personnel and technology to investigate this situation and confirm whether the reported drone flights are actually drones or are instead manned aircraft or otherwise inaccurate sightings. Historically, we have experienced cases of mistaken identity, where reported drones are, in fact, manned aircraft or facilities. We are supporting local law enforcement in New Jersey with numerous detection methods, but have not corroborated any of the reported visual sightings with electronic detection. To the contrary, upon review of available imagery, it appears that many of the reported sightings are actually manned aircraft operating lawfully. There are no reported or confirmed drone sightings in any restricted airspace. We take seriously the threat that can be posed by unmanned aircraft systems, UAS, which is why law enforcement and other agencies continue continue to support New Jersey and investigate the reports. To be clear, they have uncovered no such malicious activity or intent at this stage. While there is no known malicious activity occurring in New Jersey, the reported sightings there do, however, highlight the insufficiency of current authorities. End quote. Right. So, in other words,
okay, people, move along. There's nothing to see here.
the fact that nothing has been done about this terrifying situation yet is really an embarrassment to our country. For all we know, these huge, massive drones could be from Iran and are possibly carrying weapons of mass destruction that can be remotely activated. Or they could even be used for surveillance to track Trump's movements so they know just when to strike. It's unclear right now, but what we do know is that U.S. intelligence officials have recently briefed Trump about the possibility of an Iranian plot to assassinate him. However, we clearly can't trust those exact same agents to physically protect him, given their handling of the 2 failed assassination attempts against Trump. In fact, in the case of the second failed attempt at Trump's private golf club in West Palm Beach, the Secret Service agent who actually spotted Ryan Wesley Ruth from the bushes was unable to neutralize him despite firing at least 6 shots from close range. That's according to a recently released report produced by the House Assassination Task Force in Congress. And for all of those reasons, it's more important than ever before to ensure that our own government is actively taking concrete steps to address these mysterious drones, which could possibly pose a potential risk to the life of Trump or any other American citizens. This is especially the case with such hostile adversaries as Iran, which might be seeking some sort of retaliation for Trump taking out their high-ranking leader, Qasem Soleimani, back in Iraq in January of 2020. I know it sounds crazy, but this whole situation itself is quite crazy. Like I said before, we cannot take this situation lightly. And maybe there is some innocuous explanation for all of this. However, I'm having trouble seeing what exactly that could be. Our nation's safety and our very lives depend upon getting to the bottom of it. So please, please call your representative in Congress and demand action.